Hello everyone, Terahdra here. Welcome back into my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a video about the second part of our Kerbal Space Program tutorial, and that's showing you what the other buildings in the game do. Now in the last video we covered the VAB, which is your vehicle assembly building, and we covered the, oops, I did not mean to click that. I was merely wanting to mouse over it. So we covered the VAB and we covered the space plane hangar, which is both of the editors where you can create your ships. You can either create a vertically integrated rocket, or you can create a sideways airplane, or even build your rocket sideways and go from there. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other facilities, 7 if you count the runway, in Kerbal Space Program, and we'll walk you through all of them. The runway is where you can launch your airplanes and your rovers that you built in the space plane hangar. Sometimes you can grab your airplane, you can crew it up with your available crew, and then you can hit the launch button and it puts the vessel onto the runway for you to launch. Same thing with the launch pad. You can click this, find a rocket that you've built in the past, crew it up, and then launch it. Most people like to go into the respective editor and launch it from there, which is just fine, but you can have it work one way or the other. Your mission control. This is where you find missions and take missions, and this is how you make money in career mode and unlocks and get science and reputation to unlock more and better things as time goes on. The Astronaut Complex is where you can dismiss Kerbals, where you can hire other Kerbals, and you can also see where your Kerbals are and which ones are missing. We have a couple that are here that are killed in action, but we have a lot that are out and about, multiple levels. Some of them are on Duna, some of them are around Elu. There's a lot of Kerbals that we have in this save out and about. The next facility is going to be the administration building. This is where you can kind of make deals with certain people on different aspects of the game. Right now, in this particular point in my career on this save, we don't need science anymore. So we're taking 100% of our science gains and we're turning it into reputation. That way we can focus on getting better, more prestigious missions because we no longer need science. Here you can deal with finances, you can deal with science, you can deal with public relations, or you can deal with operations. You can go into more detail with that in other videos if you need to. This is the R&D. This is like the coup de grace of Kerbal Space Program. This is where most people had the hardest time with. This is where you elevate your game and unlock more items. So as you go through here, you'll notice that everything here has parts that are owned now from me, but it usually has a science cost, and each tier it increases. So these are 5, I think roughly. These are 15. These are 30. These I think are 90 to 100. And then these go into the 150 to 200, the 300 to 500s, and these go into 500 to 1,000. These are 1,000 science a piece to unlock. So you need a lot of science, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would say around 1,250 to 1,300 or 13,000 science in order to unlock everything in the game. It's easy to get science if you know what you're doing, but it's very difficult if you don't. We can cover that in another video if we don't already have it in a playlist. But that's where you find more items and upgrade your space program in order to excel and go further into space. This is the tracking station. The tracking station is where you can find the ships that you already have in space, and where you can also track comets and asteroids. So this is our current save for this career, and it looks a little weird, a little daunting, but we don't have everything turned on. We'll turn on our probes, we'll turn on our planes, we'll turn on our unknowns, which these are asteroids and comets. And if you grab one of these in the tracking station, we can choose to track it, and it gives us information on it. So this is probably a comet that I just lost now, that's going around the sun that we can use to explore. Did it go away? I'm new with comets, I don't know 100%. These are asteroids. It says unknown object. If we grab this and track it, for some reason they're despawning them. It shouldn't do that. I don't understand what's happening there. I think I've encountered a bug in Kerbal Space Program. All of the asteroids are gone. Either way, it shows you that it is going to collide on Kerbin in 166 days, and you're supposed to be able to assemble a ship and a crew and get them, but that is an interesting bug. But you can track your debris, you can track your ships, toggle your space stations, and then you can look at the various planets here in the tracking station as well. And you can see how they look, see your parts and pieces that are around them, and explore all of the different moons. We've got satellites around all these moons. We've had missions. We haven't landed on these yet, though. We're working on a save currently that we're live streaming, where we're trying to work on landing on all these bodies. So that's the tracking station. This is also another very powerful tool. It allows you to see the entire scope of the system. Here it is clean. That way you can see how the Kerbal, the actual system looks. All the planets in tow. I don't understand what the lines are there for. It's a graphical bug. Pay no mind to that. But this is your Kerbal system. So that's the tracking station. Those are all the other facilities, though. There's really no need to get into much detail about them. They're pretty much self-explanatory. Like I said before in the other video, make sure to use your KSpedia to look into all of those so you can see how to track different parts of different aspects of the game. This tells you more in detail about everything. Use your KSpedia. It's super duper helpful. In fact, we can probably use that to describe these buildings as well. In hindsight, that would have been a better video. But it's okay. I'm giving you the basics. You can take with it and do what you want. That's it for this video. I hope it was helpful to a certain degree. Just know that you don't really need these buildings 100% to pursue your actual career in Kerbal Space Center or Kerbal Space Program. You'll learn it all as you go along. So this is a beautiful night shot of KSC. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time and your patience. Let me know what you guys think about Kerbal Space Program in the comments below. If you're excited for any future patches or updates or things that you want to see in the game. I know there's a few things that I want to see, like bug fixes, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That's it for me, guys. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for everything. Be sure to tune into my live stream. We stream Kerbal Space Program on Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays. We also have a Discord with a KSP channel. Love to see your builds, ask questions, and get along with some more of the community. Have a great one, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.